Indian marriages are not just famous for sweets, lots of food, lots of guests, and celebrations. It is also not just famous for lots of dancing, music, and fun. Indian marriages are also notoriously famous for lots and lots of dowry, but nobody talks about it. I mean, it is money deal between the brides and the groom's side. It's time to call a spade a spade. Around 95% of weddings have cases of dowry payments in India. Though husband and wife have to live together, still parents decide who to marry in Indian society. Parents chose a spouse in more than 90% of marriages in our country between 1960 and 2005. But before I explain to you how entire India is practicing dowry system despite a ban on it, let me share a story with you all. Now she is Vismaya Vinaya from Kerala's Kollam district. Around 2 weeks ago, she was found hanging at her husband's house. Before this incident, she had messaged her cousin that her husband had allegedly beaten her up so brutally. Now Vismaya was a final year student of Ayurvedic medicine and had married S. Kiran Kumar in 2020. Now the woman's family registered a complaint that it was a murder. They said that Vismaya was harassed for dowry. Such incidents of dowry-related cases and matters have increased so much in Kerala in the past few years. Now this is despite Kerala's highest literacy rate in the country. Now let me explain to you how this is not just the case in Kerala, but a hard reality from everywhere in India. Now about 95% of weddings have cases of dowry payments in India, as I already told you. And this is happening even when dowry system has been illegal in India since 1961. But even today, dowry is the most regular and common practice in Indian weddings. The situation is so bad in Indian society that parents start saving money for dowry ever since the daughter is born in the family. People have just changed dowry's name. They say it's a gift from bride's side to the groom's family. Now gifts like clothes, jewelry, furniture, cash, and you already know what else. Now bride's family pays all these to groom's family. A recent study by the World Bank analyzed around 40,000 marriages in India between 1960 and 2008 in 17 states. Now this makes about 96% of India's population. Now this report says a groom's family spends around 5,000 on gifts for the bride's family. But girls' side spends at least 32,000 on an average to give gifts to groom's family. About 40% of the annual household income goes to dowry payments only in Indian society and Indian families. Now let's keep in mind that this report only talks about dowry cases and matters between 1960 and 2008. And a lot has actually changed since then. But experts feel that dowry is still very much present in Indian society. Now religion-wise, dowry has increased so much in Christianity and Sikh communities. Now region-wise, dowry practices have grown in states like Kerala, Haryana, Punjab and Gujarat. In fact, Kerala has registered the highest number of dowry cases in recent years. And there have been states like Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and West Bengal that saw decrease in dowry cases in recent years. Families start saving more money from household incomes for higher dowry demands and expectations in future. Now girl's family keeps all jewelry and valuables safely. Fathers work more to save more for higher dowries. And what are the reasons for increase or growing up cases in dowry? Now several reasons like preferences for sons, religious beliefs, tradition and local customs give push to dowry payments in India. And this is true even for modern rich families and so-called educated families in this country. It is an issue of status in the society. This deeply patriarchal society in which we all live appreciates and celebrates more money from girls' side in a dowry system. Now it's nothing but a shameful symbol of status and show off. It is also a caste status. For example, higher caste people have the highest dowries, and then comes OBC, SC and STs. Dowries are still so widely present in Indian society that dowry deaths rose to 21 per day in 2016 from 19 per day in 2001. And by the way, these are just the reported figures and cases. There are hundreds and thousands of such dowry related cases in India that are not even reported and registered. Well, do you know about the saddest reality of marriages in Indian society? In Indian society, men and women don't usually choose who they want to marry. Though a husband and wife have to live together for the lifetime, still parents decide who to marry. The parents chose spouses in more than 90% of marriages in India between 1960 and 2005. Now do let us know what you think about marriage system in India, because your opinion matters.